pull off in a Lexus, driving like I got a death wish. Yeah, getting the leanin' from Texas. Yeah, drinking rosé, that's for breakfast. Yeah, all of these blessings I'm blessed with, till I'm breathless. Yeah, I wake up and go get the money. All of them bottles, they for me. Yeah, you cannot come in my section. Don't interfere with my blessings. Nah, I wake up and go get the money. 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 Yeah, I wake up and go get the money. This is my pedigree, homie. You cannot F with me, homie. I got telepathy, homie. I could just tell that you phony. Might spend $1 million and roll it. As soon as I get it, I'm on. I'ma go drink for the night, but still wake up right in the morning. Lately I feel like I'm on. Lately I feel like LeBron. Lately I feel like I'm Brady. You probably feeling I'm crazy, yeah. You just know you couldn't fade me. I'ma pull up in Mercedes. I'ma pull off in a Lexus, driving like I got a death wish. Yeah, getting the leanin' from Texas. Yeah, drinking rosé, that's for breakfast. Yeah, all of these blessings I'm blessed with, till I'm breathless. Yeah, I wake up and go get the money. All of them bottles, they for me. Yeah, you cannot come in my section. Don't interfere with my blessings. Nah, I wake up and go get the money. 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 Yeah.
Here's a list of famous assholes. Let's start with this dude named Cain. Killed his brother, and that was just rude. Brutus and Cassius were jerks just a little. Nero was no hero. Rome Burney played the fiddle. Caligula could give you a night to remember. Genghis Khan might tie you up, might lacerate your member. And when it came to ballers, there was Vlad the Impaler. He'd run a stake up through you out your mouth to make you holler. It's no mystery, history remembers. Pirates pillaging and villagers dismembered. Vikings on a quest in their dragon-shaped boats, running up on castles, jumping over moats. Christopher Columbus rolled up with the fungus. Pizarro and Cortez made the natives all say this. One-sided exchange is not that nice. Like Henry VIII beheading wife after wife. History is greatest. History is greatest. History is greatest. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. History is greatest. History is greatest. History is greatest. I'm smoking you out. I'm smoking you out. Benedict Arnold, then Oliver Cromwell, Napoleon Bonaparte, all wish it had gone well. With Bonaparte plans like Andrew Jackson, a trail of tears dividing families like fractions. Jack the Ripper had bad morals like Lenin. Stalin killed 20 million and sent them all to heaven. Or hell, I don't know, but one thing is for certain. So many Russian people murdered behind an iron curtain. Gavrilo Princip shot Franz Ferdinand, which led to World War I and a famous Scottish band, which led to World War II and freaking bodies everywhere. At the Holocaust Museum, there's a wall of shoes and hair. On a rainy day in Amsterdam, tell me why. I saw the Anne Frank house and it made me cry. So whistle while you work. Hitler was a jerk. Mussolini was a weenie. Asshole's got some nerve.
Okay, Lars, the turn goes to you.
I'll take compassionate athletes for 500, Alex.
This football player is also known as a strong advocate of animal rights.
Who is Michael Vick?
I'm sorry, Lars, but that is incorrect.
Damn! History is greatest. History is greatest. History is greatest. I'm calling you out. I'm calling Skelly was sick with the scientific research. Lamps of human skin, blood up on his t-shirt. Pol Pot, Ho Chi Minh, Idi Amin, all up in the jungle, acting real mean. Mark Davis Chapman shot a beetle on the street. James Earl Ray killed Martin Luther King. Manson crashed parties and painted the town. The Zodiac Killer has yet to be found. It's an inside job, trading junk bonds and derivatives. Systematic risk, Wall Street greed is quite indicative. 20 billion in the bank, but y'all keep on spending. Killing our economy with subprime lending. Vince offer slap chop to hook her in the face. John Mayer said some very awkward things about his race. Charlie Sheen.
Wait, hold up. Everyone's rapping about Charlie Sheen right now, and it's played out and boring and wax. I'm gonna skip this part.
Biff Tannen, well, actually, his whole family. I'm speaking candidly, like Holmes and Hannity. It's insanity, they raping everybody. We tune in when it's shocking and we tune in when it's bloody. Mel Gibson hitting women thinking he can get away like OJ. Oh wait, what would Dr. Laura say? Okay, no way, yo, I almost forgot. George W. Bush, you got the #1 spot. History's greatest. History's greatest. History's greatest. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out.
She gave me a pen. Came right heart and she gave me a pen.
Cats think they know me. I ain't even gave y'all, you know what I'm saying? Quarter of who I am.
Let me get
up?
to know you.
Yeah, talk about it.
Help me make
Yeah. Been trying to let you know, man.
help
Been
me
trying to tell you.
spare the
Yeah, you wasn't listening, man. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk so much.
Hey yo, my life consists of love, hate, sometimes your straight face, but I never let it go to waste. I write from the heart while others trace. Make no mistake, what I jot down, believe in your mug squinch. Like you just been sprayed with mace. Thugness, drug stories, my saga got killers changing up fate. Snitching is a disgrace. Mob legacy, what it was is what it ain't. And you can feel the pain when I paint this. The skies turn gray in the summertime. Strays get shot, lives get taken. The dumb, deaf, and blind need to awaken. Cause the poor getting more poor, the rich keep taking. The earth is possessed, the worst is the best. The best is considered the worst, but here's a classic verse. I had to get it mastered first, this ain't entertainment. I'm trying to get acquainted.
Let me get to know you. Help me make it last. Help me spare the moment.
Hello, Peyton Pals. It's me. We're here. Oh. Where are we at? Oh, it's me. Hello. How's everyone this Wednesday? Oh, blurry that camera, isn't it? What's going on there? Kerry coming in with a Hail Hydra. That'll do. How's it going? Ah. What's poppin'? How's everyone's week been? Oh. We'll make a start on Marvel March proper today with the community voted Red Skull. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Kerry. Yeah. Loud noun. Right, let's get something a bit more thingy going on. Let's think. Right. Brother-in-law's just linked us like a massive list of Warhammer cards. Going okay yourself? Yeah, good. I think I've answered that. This week never been ending. Hump day done though. That's the main thing. Let's just quick adjustment into my lugs here. Right. Oh. Oh, right, let's make a start. Let's get this over here. Wow. So yes, we've got lovely Mr. Hydra himself. The Red Skull. Let's just get back in position here. Wow. Might need to brighten this up a shade. It's quite dark at the moment. There we go, that's a little bit better. There we go, now we can see. And this here. So yes, we're going to make a start on Red Skull tonight. Got all these built the other day there, and got them all primed up, ready to go. This should be quite a simple one, I think. There's going to be quite a lot of like blacks and greys with little spots of red for his head and his hands, and then the blue kind of tesseract cube. So I think what we're going to probably start with is some rays. The different kind of greys, I think. And some, we're going to need some reds at some point. I think this and this. Maybe this, yeah. Reds. And for the cube, we want to go like super bright. So I'm thinking these, maybe. Nice Caribbean blue colour. Just shut for that. Yeah, looks about right. Oh, excuse me. Let's get a bit more water in the pot. There we go. Plenty of water in the palette. So yes, we're let's make a start on Mr. Red Skull. We're going to want a black as well. Some description. There we go. What have we been up to this week? Has anybody been up to anything cool, interesting outside of work? Been playing quite a bit of Sons of the Forest at the minute with one of my pals, which has been loads of fun. Been really enjoying that game. Get a nice matte black. Yeah, so we primed it black, but we're going to paint it black, just so in case we have to go back in with any colours, I would like to re-establish the black, and we don't have like a colour mismatch. So just putting some Vallejo game colour onto the trench coat here. Got a little bit of reference art to work off as well. Breaking your book ban? Oh no. What you been buying now? There's a palette over here, I think. Bought The Stand by Stephen King. We've got Medusa and Globe. We've bought the Plated Prisoner series. Very nice. and the retelling of King Midas. Bully Doodler, welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're well. And that appointment's nothing, nothing sinister. Nice matte black for all of this now. The plan is just to do the trench coat, just in sort of greys and whatnot. Nice bright vibrant red for all the skin and like the red flashing to really pop the eyes together. And then some more different greys for things like the trousers and the boots. My plan of attack. Mental health. Oh, no worries. Like, you know, don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but we're at pretty open thing here. I'm pretty open about my own struggles with my mental health as well. You're in a good old safe space, so don't you worry about that. But I hope it goes well. Curly also binge watched League of Gentlemen. Nice. Which bits of League of Gentlemen are you up to? Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh. All the way over there. Finished all 3 seasons. I mean, that's a canny bit of binge watching. Mr. Frazzle in the Hei house. How's it going? I was just chatting there about our Sons of the Forest shenanigans. Tell you what, you take some liberties. Me? I'll take some liberties. You posted my going live instead of self-promo. I mean... let's rectify that then real quick. I didn't even notice. What was I doing in your going live? Yeah. Don't think I did, you know. I mean, I most definitely didn't because I'm in self promo now. With, oh no, that's you. Okay. Get a pain, pal. Sorted it. My apologies. Don't even know what I was doing in your going live channel anyway. I'm never in it. You can post in mine on Thursday. Could have been worse, mate. I could have like added everyone as well. I've done that in somebody else's server before, where I've copied my message and added everyone. Snuck on the save to try and sort something out on Sons. Nice. What we've been sorting out. Mr. Fraz logging it on an extreme level. Oh, I might, if you're still playing after I get off, I might hop on with you. You're still playing? I also got attacked by a bunch of babies and got scared and came off. Mate. Did you get attacked by babies like in the wild, or were you caving? My baby's at the hoose. Oh, damn. No chill. I've not seen the little like baby creature things outside of the caves so far. That's mad. So I'm guessing then, like, as the kind of the days roll on, it must just sort of get more and more and more aggro, right? To kind of force you into, like, sort of making a base and kind of defending yourself. Then what happens if you don't make, like, a permanent base? Will they just come, like, kind of wherever you are? So that's kind of mental. We should relocate to, like, in the middle of a lake, like on an island, and we'll just make, like, a big wall around it, and go that way. Or make some tree houses. I really want to play with tree houses as well. It probably work like Valheim, so you need specific items down and they come for it, like campfire, and they say a certain amount of walls. Oh, okay. Ah, it's like the more established you get, the more raj it gets. Okay. Although saying that, we've seen those little like scuttly creatures climb trees, haven't we? So maybe tree houses probably won't be safe. Almost dropped an entire container of paper clips there. That would have been sad. Right. Shotguns, mate. Then all is safe. Yeah, we do need to find a shotgun. The stun gun's pretty naughty as well, mind. As long as I don't, like, hit you with it, I guess. I kind of feel like I want to do these, like, these bits here, like, in red. I think it's going to be a bit too much. Might as well do them in like a bluey grey. Just so there's a bit of like visual interest there. Did you do what I suggested to pick the model? Unfortunately, we didn't need to because there was a clear winner. However, when we finish this one, there is still a three-way tie between Captain America, Spider-Man, and something else. So maybe we'll do that plan where I attach a spinny thing to the end of me nerd, and we'll pick the model that way. Mr. Frazzle dropping a lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your scram. Paint America's that's well, no surprise now, man. I mean, I've not said how big the spinner is going to be, or upon which part of me nerb it will be attached to. like a bluey grey. Maybe something like lilac grey. Slightly different kind of colour grey now for these little like kind of bits here. Had quite a productive day on the old like hobby in front. Managed to finish off a good chunk of a commission today. We painted some Death Corps of Krieg tank commanders to go with the tanks that I did, which unfortunately, like, it's not been on stream at all, just because I was being poorly last week. I've not had the energy to stream. But there's some pics up in the Discord. I think I put some up. The cat's just yeeted something across the dining room there. Shit myself. I don't know how well you can actually see the difference in the greys on the camera, but there is some there, I promise you. What else happened today? Oh, our next big commission came in, which is some terrain for the new boarding action game. Like our first really big commission that we've gotten through, both in sort of like volume of stuff, and monetarily. So quite looking forward to getting that done. We'll probably get some of that on stream if we can, but we'd like to be able to finish that by the end of March too. That might be a one that just ends up happening off camera a bit. Yo ho! Hello, Richie. How's it going? Yeah. Just plodding on. Just working through commissions. Made a start on Marvel March properly tonight with Red Skull. Thank you to everyone who voted in the poll as well. I had high fears that no one was gonna vote, and I'd have made a right dick of myself. Okay. I'm also quite looking forward to doing the like scenics that came with this as well, like the cars and the lampposts and stuff. I think that'll be like super interesting to do, and looking forward to getting a game with it as well. Blacklock Christine, hello. God, again, Richie being a good boy with the Mrs. Blacklock. Getting some brownie points in there. I had to explain to me mum that like I can't hear her when she speaks to us when I'm on Twitch. So I think for the first couple of times she was popping in, she was just kind of talking at the screen, thinking I could hear her. Good shit. Right, so that's kind of like the base coats wide down. I think we're going to end up like whipping through this one really quickly because it's all that trench coat really. So just have to spend a bit of time getting the trench coat all in. Take a little bit of this blue-grey. Lighten this up a touch. Going with SS black. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know, he's like staying true to the comic. Or is it kind of the comic-y interpretation, which is kind of that black leather trench coat.
I can't go back there.
Had a little run out to the model shop on Tuesday and got some new bits and pieces, couple new paints, couple of bits for the terrain commission. Finally got round to buying myself some really nice clippers for the first time ever. Got some nice Tamiya clippers. Now I've used them a little bit already and it's like night and day compared to what I'm used to. Yeah, the one on like it's in the old chapel or the old church. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, down by the dormer. Northeast Model Centre, something it's called. Get through there quite a bit. They've got like a really nice big range of sort of different products, especially like the paint sets and stuff for like the more like the military stuff. And they do like a really good collection of like the weathering products, which I'm a big fan of. Rather than having to order things like Street and Grime and stuff like that on Amazon, you can just pop through and pick it up there. It's a great little shop. They've got odds of stuff in. Picked up some stuff for like bolt action there as well a few times because they've got quite a decent range in there. Oh, God, I hate painting black. It's a pain in the ass. I haven't been in since before lockdown. Yeah, that was been a little while ago there. You just worked out how to enlarge the screen so I can see what you're doing. Looks great. Ah, bless you. You could be painting white. I think I would have a better time painting white, to be honest. Don't mind painting white usually. Black's such a hard one to paint because it's trying to paint it so it still reads black but still has like highlights and stuff. Oftentimes you can go a bit too heavy with like the greys and then it ends up just looking kind of grey. A little bit more lighter here now, I think. What we'll probably do is knock this down with a wash as well. Just to really kind of like downplay the grey bit. Darken everything down. But there's quite a bit of like nicely sculpted detail on these. More than I was kind of expecting, to be honest. Models are amazing. Yeah, they're really nice. I mean, pain in the hoop to put together, but I've had a look at some of the other ones that are in the range. I really like the Deadpool, but it's on like a rocket or something, and they've got like the stylized kapow like underneath them and stuff. There's some really cool bits and pieces. I've seen this guy in the Discord had posted some stuff that I think he'd done for a commission as well. And there was like a forge in there, I think. So I hadn't realized it'd done quite a lot of like the X-Men as part of this range as well. Finally managed to get my hands on some Vallejo Pale Sand, which is it's been doing the rounds on a lot of like the YouTube painter channels. Is a good way to create like highlight tones without desaturating. And every time I've gone to the shop to get some, they've been out of stock. So pleased I finally managed to get some. Gonna stipple some of this highlighted tone on. Oh no. A little bit of tone over there. Make sure my giant melon head isn't blocking the camera there. Need to dig the Hulk out as well, Cardinal. It's in a case upstairs, I think. Made a start on it a little while, well, I say a little while ago, it was probably a long time ago now. I think when I was, I had some green in the airbrush when I was doing some Orc Bust. I made a start on the skin, but I think I'll probably just take it back to the start. I don't know how well you can see that. Like, it's obviously quite dark. But the opposite problem that I normally have, which is it being too bright. But let me know if it's too dark for you to see, and we can try and fix that. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with where that's kind of at for the now. Let's make a nice, just light wash, just to knock it all back down and just settle everything in. Get decent bit of wash. Matte medium. Pull back into that. Hopefully matte everything down as well, so it'll knock some of the shine up. See how thin that is. Yeah, fine. Nisgratis. Ugh. I lost my voice a little bit there, frog in my throat. Nisgratis, hello, hello. How was your Wednesday? A hail Hydra to you. Hopefully that won't have just made everything stand out as sharp as it seemingly has done. We shall see. Make sure this isn't pooling anywhere. Right, give that a couple of minutes to dry. How's Nisk? What's poppin'? Doing good, had a nice chicken tikka wrap. Now it's chill time. Yeah, boy. Right, let's prepare some reds. Just need to go a little bit darker to start with. Try to decide what to do for the base as well, because we've got like that nice bit of sort of like checkerboard, checker plate there, which we'll do probably in a metallic. It's just whether to make it like grimy or really bright or something like that. It's the first. Fuck me, what's the matter with my voice today? Is this the first Marvel minute to be painted? It is. This was the one that was selected on the poll. So we're doing Red Skull. So we've just hired a wash over to try and darken some darks down. And we'll see how we get on. Don't worry, mate, my voice will break one day. Fact. So I think the next one on the poll, if I remember rightly, let's see, find the poll. There we go. Genre. Struggle. go result. Yes, so we've got a tie between Captain America and Spider-Man for the next one. We'll probably do some kind of crazy spin and sign thing to pick the next one. The stream, we might even make a start on one tonight, because if we get through this Red Skull super quick, which I feel like we might, seeing as I've done the vast majority of the blacks in under an hour. We'll see how it goes. Got the to be fair, they use the similar colours. Yeah, that's it. So we've got Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and Captain America. That all use the similar kinds of blues and reds, so we could probably do them all together, in fairness. But if you've done Red Skull, Cap is the natural next choice. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That's kind of what I was thinking about doing, like doing a pairing, so like do the hero and then the kind of associated baddie. That could be cool. A little bit scared by the Cap, if I'm honest, though, because I've seen some really nice paint jobs where they've done like the shine on his shield. I don't know quite how I'm going to do that. I've got some like metallic reds, but I think they're going to be like, they're going to be like too bright, I think. Got some like nice metallic blues as well. I think. Yeah, so we've got like, kind of got like these, are like metallic blues and reds. It's like a ruby and a cobalt metallic. So I might give them a try out on the shield, because I want this. I do kind of want the shield to look a little bit more like metallic, like shiny. Oh, I've got this like garnet alchemy, so like maybe it's these two could be the one for the shield for him. So we've got those to play with anyway. Worst case, we just strip it and start again, don't we? So, right, this is just drying away now, the wash that I've put on there, and it's got a bit of matte medium in as well. It's going to knock a lot of the shine off from the paints that I've used, which have got a bit of a satin finish to it anyway. So we just need to wait for this to dry. So this is the fun bit. So the next bit we're going to do is all the reds. That's going to be the Hydra logo on the shoulders, his head, his hand, his bit of the hand at the back there as well. You got red hands? Yeah, you just have red hands. The Tesseract that Red is holding, going to paint it like a gem. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do some like really bright blues. I've got this like this Caribbean blue colour that I've been itching to use for a little bit. I think I want to try and use this for the main colour, and maybe just do like a centre dot of white like in each face, and then kind of like blend it out into the corners to like this kind of blue. I think that could look quite cool. I've seen some really interesting takes on it where they've done it like purple as well, or green, or red, actually, like a red Tesseract. I think it's a bit weird, but we're aiming to go as kind of close to the source material as possible. While that wash is drying, I'm going to nip to the toilet, because I've drank about 1.5 litres of orange juice this past like hour and a bit. So now I'm busting for a piss. I'm going to hold you on a be right back screen while I go for a wee. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. The Dino Shepherd. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. First time chatter. Hope you're doing well. Had to nip off for a quick bathroom break there. A little snacky snack. It's just to come by Spoodly Doodler. What a guy Spoodly is, man. Put a thing in his Discord the other day while I was getting ready for his own stream for people to come over and say hi. So welcome on in. Let them know that I appreciate it. Oh, he's even putting his thing to come and check us out. What a guy. What a guy. Top shelf dude, man. He even messaged us the other day because he was just welcoming somebody and that's been in for yonks. He messaged us the other day there because since he's joined my Discord server, he's got like a pop-up saying thing that he needs 2-factor authentication. Thank you for the shout out as well, Chris. Saying that he had like mod settings for some reason. It took us ages to work out what was going on. And one of my channels has got like a managed permission on it somewhere, and I cannot work it out. But what a nice guy to come over and say like, I think I might accidentally have mod privileges in your server. Do you want to fix that? Just stuffing a sausage roll on my face. So yes, I'm doing a Marvel March challenge. So throughout March, we're trying to paint the contents of the Marvel Crisis Protocol box. So we did a little community thing over on my server there. And Red Skull just pipped it at the last minute there to be the first miniature that we're painting. So might be a little bit hard to see because we've got a predominantly black trench-coated miniature against a black background, but we're kind of getting there. The wash has kind of knocked off a lot of those harsh highlights and kind of brought it back down being black, so we're pretty happy on there. If you've got anything that you're working on yourself, Daniel, that you'd like to share, fire it in the Discord, or we've got a little channel point thing that doesn't pin the links off. Please feel free to share your stuff. We'd always like to see what people are working on and what other people are hobbying away at. I wonder, I think we could get away with using like this Cobalt Alchemy for the Tesseract as well, just to give it that shine. I'll give it a go. See what it looks like. It's either going to look shit, in which case we'll just paint it black again, or it's going to look amazing. And I'm a genius. Guess what we want to try and avoid, though, is making it look like it's a metal cube. I feel like maybe by using a metallic paint, that's what we'll end up doing. So, genius is a strong word. It is. It's a strong word, yeah. And the one that I think is perfectly apt to this situation. Sounds good to me. I've got several armies I'm working on, mostly 40k. However, there's one larger anime model I've had for someone else. Very nice. What kind of 40k armies are you into? We've recently just finished a commission project for some 40k orcs, and we're working, or we just finished on doing some big Forge World tanks for a Krieg army. And I've got some Cadian Rough Riders to do. Well. Mm-hmm. Got a mouthful of sausage roll. Quite a collection now. We've got Grey Knights, Blood Angels, Necron Tau, Death Watch, Imperial Knights, Imperial Guard, and a custom Space Marine chapter. All work in progress. Very nice. Tell us about your custom Space Marine chapter. I always like to hear about people's like unique creations. Oh, and 2 Horus Heresy armies. Very nice. Yeah, I got some Horus Heresy stuff when the Age of Darkness box released. And I've always been a fan of Word Bearers. And I always promised myself if I was ever going to do a Horus Heresy army, I would do Word Bearers. And then when I was kind of like looking around for like bits of inspiration, as you do, I got really inspired to do Ultramarines for some insane reason. So I have the startings of a Ultramarines Horus Heresy army now. I wouldn't say that I regretted the choice, but I've since lost the kind of the inspiration for it. So it'll be a project that gets done and finished at some point. It's not a one that I'm kind of desperately rushing to get back to. Let's start buying some red about. Been doing Sons of the Phoenix for my Primaris Marines to feel at home. I've been trying to find a ton of candles to put on all my Marines. Very nice. No, when I was looking for stuff like candles and random bits of like flowing like parchment stuff to go on the Marines, I found places like Etsy were a really good place for them. People were just kind of 3D printing them, and you get some at a good price. I don't know where you're based, but over here in the UK they weren't too bad. Don't think I've seen Tyranids in that list though, or Orcs, which are my two favorite kind of armies of all time, really. When I was out yesterday at my local kind of hobby model store, I'd seen they had one of the Christmas boxes in that's the Skaven for Age of Sigmar. Came with like a whole bunch of clan rats and plague monks, a couple of the big rat ogres, and I was really tempted because it was like 130 quid. But I resisted. mostly because I've got more models and than I really care to admit, and are just sat in various states of completion and an ever-growing pile of like commission work as well. So not really getting the chance to paint a lot of my own stuff at the moment. I'm in the US, US based. My wife thinks Tyranids are cute. My nephew chose an Oak Mega Box for his first model. Very nice. Yeah, I've heard quite a few people say that they think Tyranids are cute in a kind of a weird sort of way. I mean, I guess they are in a kind of like alien devour your world kind of way, I guess. Not really my interpretation of cute. Tyranids are the cutest, especially when they're chewing off a guardsman's leg off. Who would win, Tyranids or Xenomorphs? I would say Tyranids. Probably. Yeah. I mean, Xenomorphs are basically just gene sealers. Like, that's kind of it, really, isn't it? That's what gene sealers were based off. Because, you know, like, while the Xenomorphs are, like, pretty terrifying for, like, a person to deal with, I don't think them, like, stowing away in ships is gonna escape them for long when like a hive fleet rolls on through. Personally speaking, anyway. Let's let that red dry. How many Xenobombs you've seen in one place? Then think of the Great Devourer. Exactly. Exactly that. As soon as you get paid, you're getting a box of termagants for $30. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think like a range refresh for things like the gaunts and the gene sealers would get me into a Tyranid army again. A friend of mine's doing a Leagues of Votan army. Painted very similar to the style of the StarCraft Marines, StarCraft 2 Marines. And he wants me to do a Tyranid army that looks like the Zerg. Those Space Hulk Gene Seals would be great to see re-released. Yeah, I agree. Got some myself from the very first release of, well, the first re-release of Space Hulk anyway. I was really surprised when they were when they were teasing boarding actions coming out. I was absolutely convinced that Tyranids were going to be part of that. It would have been perfect. Just a re-release or a retool of those Space Hulk Gene Stealers. A couple of, like, warriors or like a lictor or something like that to go in as like this, like a kind of like the special character or the character, quote unquote. That box would have been awesome. No bother, Richie. See you when you get back. No more milk chocolate Toblerone tonight. But the snack of choice. I don't think I'm feeling this metallic blue for the cube. What we'll do is it'll serve as a nice kind of base coat though. Or this really bright dip my little finger into some orange paint there. Looking a little bit better, a bit more kind of unnervingly kind of bright. Right, just waiting for this red to settle on the skin. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have any ears, does he? Just got like a random just ear hole, hasn't he? Yeah, just ear holes. Assume they haven't scoped them in though. No, there's like sort of like a little ridge there thing for it. But you're right, it's just like a... Get right up his forehead here. Tesseract is beautifully bright now. It's a lovely color. Yeah, I went over the metallic with just like that like Mediterranean blue color. I don't think the metallic really worked. It's worth a try. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like each kind of like vertices in just pure white, and then just really make it kind of pop and stand out as like one of the kind of focal points. Kind of draw your eye in. Is the plan. As ever, we'll see how that translates. I'm gonna put a little bit of pale sand in now. This is gonna make like a really pinky highlight. A little bit better. So I mean, his head's red. So that's a start. I'm not quite sure where I'm kind of sitting on how it's looking. Let's get a little bit of Flesh Terror's red contrast. Make a really thin glaze. Be thinner than that. That's the main thing. It's in his name, so it has to be right. Yep, very true. We've put some Flesh Terror's red contrast on there now to try and push some of that red up a bit. Look at some of the pictures in the Tesseract in the movies. It's got some darker swirls around the bright galaxies at center. Yeah, so my original plan was to do this kind of like bright color here. And then I'm going to put some white in the center of every like the center of every face, maybe. What I might do is just like edge highlight up the vertices and the corners, and then put like a blue wash over it just to tint it down a bit. Don't think I'm going to be able to get like swirls around it. My wife just sent us a very funny cat video. Worth a watch. Very funny. No, it wasn't. Fortunately, it wasn't of one of my cats. It was a little TikTok. Keep trying to build this up. There we go. That's looking a bit more. It's a weird face this, because like on this side it almost looks like he's like he's got that like kind of evil grin. Then you come over this side and he's like dead serious, like half of his face is just still. Very strange indeed. The evil genius smirk. Yeah, like just like the smirk out of one side of his mouth. How's it popping? It's popping. We've got these big red bonds done. Looking red. His big red helmet. Nice. How's your kill team stuff going? You managed to have any games with a burn yet? Or? Excited to see what you do with the Tesseract. Tesseract's done, mate. Yeah, I've still not decided what I'm doing with the Tesseract. I'm putting it off because I'm a little bit scared by it. Just trying to get some a little bit more highlights on these little kind of bits around the thing there. No, I painted a Pathfinder, I started painting a few orcs, but need more colours. Frick. Weren't the Pathfinders your Christmas present as well? Is he like, is he just gone at it? You're building their Christmas presents in there. And this you can get yourself in the bin with that, mate. I'm not doing realistic nout. You stole them, but I'm fine with that because I stole the orcs. I mean, that sounds like a fair trade to me. And a very orky thing to do. I'm really interested to see what you do with the veteran guardsmen as well. I've just painted some those veteran guardsmen, but as tank commanders. Get them out in a sec, show you. So I did these this afternoon. Took us like an hour and a half. The Krieg tank commanders. Zoom up there. There we go. There's these two as well. In frame, I tell. Yeah. Tesseract time. What do we do with Tesseract? Get some pale sand in it. It's usually a good start. I think it goes so blue they look damn sweet. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like they're a little bit less blue in real life because the camera really oversaturates everything. But I wanted to try and do like a, you know, like that Prussian powder blue that they were done when they were like very first released. That's kind of what I was aiming for, and I really wanted them to stand out from the kind of like the drab and the dreary and dirty looking tanks that they sit on top of. So nice targets for enemies, you know, snipers, Eldar snipers, Tau snipers, that sort of thing. They were just quick and dirty. Did them in about an hour and a half all in, including the wash drying times. Yeah, all the crew member from the store was black on black on black, very uninspired. Yeah, I might say that was just like, that was just kind of the quick way to do them, was just whenever I seen them being done, that's exactly what I remember. They were just sort of dark blacks, dark browns, that sort of thing. Which, you know, is fine. But the whole idea of them being kind of like really heavily modelled on like kind of those like World War I little Prussian uniforms. Right, so we've got quite a alright kind of glow on there. I think we're going to hit it with a bit of Dragonhof Nightshade, I think. Really watered down off Nightshade. Now, if this works like I think it's going to, might get some kind of like random modulation. Get on it. We'll see how that turns out. A little bit of experimentation and stuff. Let's just try and punch up some of these reds a bit more. Oh yeah, D&D prepping tonight, Frazzle? Do this out a bit, I think. Oh no, got some red on it. It's fine. Nah, you're prepped. Fucking look at you go, mate. Oh, is your campaign going? Are you still enjoying like running the games and stuff? Right, well, we're just about finished, Red Skull. Got these bit boots to do, which I think we'll do a bit of German uniform camo brown mixed in. Good eye, still good for running it. Good stuff. Pleased. Yeah. Is your party on the boats yet? Got that ship? Just got on. They haven't done one themselves yet. They've like made a boat. Do you mean? Is that like part of the game? Can you like make your own ship? That'd be pretty cool. I need a white. Oh, they don't own a boat themselves yet. Cool. Be interested to see how long it takes them to sink their first ship, I guess. Not long the way they go on, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine knowing some of your players. The kind of like just mad shit they'll be getting up to. Right, I think that's Red Skull kind of by and large done. I don't think I like that shirt though. think I might do his shirt a different colour. Just to give it a bit of separation, I think. Done it red, which I think is like kind of accurate to the like comic representation, but it's just making his head kind of blend in too much. Let's try something a little different here. A neutral tone on while we figure out what we want to do. What do I reckon so far? We've got the base to go as well. Laminate. Good shit. Just do it in like a blackish grey, maybe. That brick next to steel grating on the base? Yes. I think it's supposed to be like paving stones or something, right? But yeah, I thought it was a bit odd. Do that. Fairly standard check plate. Don't know what I want to do here. Let's see if we can find an example of a painted one. Yeah, okay. So it's just like a grey concrete paving slab, basically. Makes sense? Well, I've seen some people do them as like orange bricks as well, but I think we'll do ours just in a grey. And it makes a bit more sense to me. Yeah, the scrapping grey should probably do. Already got some out on there. Palette. No, that's what. Let's just go like this. Yeah, black in between. Prime. Yeah. That's fine there. Maybe get them there. Not going with red clay bricks. Nah, because I think if I do red clay bricks, it'll pull too much away from the red. Whereas this, like as it stands, like the grail, like the background grail kind of frame it a little bit. Is me hope. I mean, obviously, no, like we're not locked into it. So if we do it and it looks a bit drab, we can always come back and do like red bricks there. Yeah, like a slate or like a concrete kind of brick. We'll come with like a nice dark metal because the head's like really vibrant. Don't want to pull focus down to the base so much. We'll keep this nice and dark, and what we'll probably do is just hire black wash over everything here. Thankfully, I don't think any of the other bases have got this, like, oh, there might be one other base that's got this, like, checker plate slate thing on. The rest are all going to be, like, concrete and stuff. But I think that should give it quite a nice framing there. On the edge here as well. I do have a like a recipe for doing like red brick kind of slate tiles. Works quite well. A little bit better, I think. How's that for brightness? Is that too over bright now? It might have been a little bit dark before. What do I think of the Tesseract then? Do you think that looks suitably Tesseracty? The bluey, glowy going on? Like the Tesseract. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for, getting the like the dark center and like the bright, really bright edges. Thought you were gonna go white out of blue, but loving the blue to white instead. Yeah, like I tried putting the white in the center and it just looked a bit like I'd blobbed some paint in there. Cardinal's lush. As long as you like it, I guess that's the main thing. They are yours. I'm gonna celebrate by having some Toblerone. Cheers, everyone. Fucking Toblerone, man. So good. Tell you what, mine, Toblerone. Flat of approval.
Nice.
Outstanding. You could dip it in cat shit. I've got plenty of cat shit as well. But thank you. Did you see my Krieg stuff before, Cardinal? Random, you want to see it? No, mate, something over from iPad to PC. It's okay. I got them here. These are the two of the tank commanders. Zoom it in a bit. Oh, they're very blue. Which I quite like. I like the blue uniforms of Krieg. A little bit kind of oversaturated on the camera a bit, but can you get the idea? Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, I see them on the Discord. Yakar. Yeah, yeah. There you go. What one kind of looks like in the tank. I'm really pleased with how these tanks have turned out. Nice build up of like grime and rust and neat. Ooh. I took no time to do these. Mechanica Standard Grey, aerosol, black brown wash, dry brush of Space Wolves Grey, effectively. Lashed over with streak and grime, wiped most of it off, and then just patches of rust grime. Streaking rust even, sorry. Just into like recesses over like a... Did like a wet wash. Just put some like white spirits down and then just let it all kind of flow and stuff. Love the colour on the weather. Yeah, the colour's lush. So I'm really, really pleased with it. Really on brand for Krieg as well. Watched a bit of the guy building an AVRE the other day, and the shit he did was witchcraft. Ooh. Yes, she says she shares these. I do like build vids. I'm getting really into watching. I don't know if you'll have seen them on YouTube before. But there's guys who do like miniature construction work. So they'll build a house, but they'd use it using traditional construction techniques. So they'll like dig the foundations and like lay the, like pour the concrete, and they'll like brick the walls, but they'll do it like brick by brick, and all that good stuff. 3 stars. cook's sake can't link. Oh, is the auto mod like banning the link off? There's like a 10 channel point redemption thing below which lets you put a link in. If you go to the channel point redemption, there's like a link, like a safe link thing in there for like share your work. I think it's called. That should let you put a link in. It's not porn auto mod, that's why it's banned. If it was porn, it would have been fine. My auto mod is set up to allow all the prawns through. Well, it's tank porn, yeah. Or even just hide on the Discord or something. It's gonna go. I think I'm gonna review that because like I don't feel like people are coming in and posting links to stuff. It was more just to kind of cut down on the like spam sellers. No, I didn't. So that's fucking mint. Let's fix that. That's motivation set. Auto mods are. Okay, that should have fixed it. Maybe try again. Give us back my channel points. Nisk, you should be able to do that if you want to. Could you've ripped this channel? I know, mate. It's just absolute scam. You could have made fucking more than 10 points by the time you typed the message out. There we go. I get my... Lol, link deleted. No, the links come through. I can see the link. Even give you my prime sub. Oh yeah. The first appeared. When did you resub? Didn't come through. Did I miss the sub? On my chat. Oh, you might need to refresh your page for it to work. Worst streamer ever. I know, mate. It's just the only thing that's going to make us better, mate, is more money. So get into that donation link down below and give us like 200 quid. That'll sort it out. 3 out of 13. I mean, I'll take the 3. Do you know what I mean? Better than 2. 3 out of 13 wouldn't fap again. Because your the sub hasn't come through either. What's going on in the House of Commons? I feel like your ass depended on it. Yeah, boy. The nerd fleece never stops. The links come through for me though, that you've shared, so it should for everybody else. But I reckon this rat said it probably. He's gone mad with power. But he'll look to himself. There's enough risky for everyone. That's all I'm ever gonna say. Enough for me to go around. Yeah. Okay, look at him going. Fuck off this paint and laugh. Watch that vid. Alright. See if I can refund your channel point. Actually, a lush kit. Yeah, I'll have to check it. What's going on? Shimmy stays just by etching other bits to make it better. Yeah, like, I mean, you don't have to. I know when I used to do 1/35th, I used to get it. I used to get the etch stuff, like the extra barrels and all that. Yeah. Within that fits now. Oh, that'd be cool. I'll check it out. Right. Cool. Sorted. I've refunded your 20 channel points back for you as well there. So you're back to where you should be. Right. Still waiting for that watch to dry, so that's Defo Risky's concentration face there. It's also another one of my faces, which you'll have seen before. Here's Lover. Your sub hasn't come through though. You sub today? Oh, below the send a message bar, Nisk, there'll be an icon of a sword. If you click that, it takes you into the mod view on Twitch. Take moderation 101. I mean, in fairness, I've not shown you any of the stuff. Like 2 hours ago. Oh. It's not come through. How bizarre. Thank you, though. So when you're in mod view, if you look over to the left-hand side, there should be like a little orb symbol, which is the rewards review queue. So if someone does like that, it should appear in there, and then either myself or a mod can go in and then either approve it, which like just clears it off, or cancels it, which refunds the channel points back to the person. I do. I love you long time. Oh, man. Toblerone. Still waiting for that wash to dry. You had a look any more into that Star Wars game as well? Pardon. The Atomic Mass one? One with like Maul and the droids and Crazy Sith Wifey and the rebels and that. What's the skinny on it? It's the game. Say the but no list of requests. Yeah, you won't see any requests because I cleared it. just there before. But yeah, right, we'll sort out later. It's all good. Yes, what's the game like then? Is it a bit more like basically Crisis Protocol and the Star Wars trench coat? You know what? I don't think I'm mad about that. I think I'm fine. Is it made by the same people as Crisis Protocol then? Is that Atomic Mask? Or have I made that up? Excuse me. Not sure if they changed it a bit due to the Heroes Squad thing in Star Wars. Yeah, Atomic Mask games. Okay. Yeah, they were both Fantasy Flight before Atomic got the right. Yeah. So you'll get Maul and 4 droids. Did I see there was another character in there as well? The like crazy bald-headed Sith. Not sure if Maul will have more powers than the droids or what. I mean, droids are the best, right? Alan Fantasy Dark Sphere, you can get all of the current expansions and the core game, $29.99. Ooh. What expansions are there? And are the expansions more like faction stuff, I guess? That's core, 2 hero expansion, 2 scenery boxes, which should be about 320. Okay. One hero, 1 rebel. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty then. I'll have to take a look. Gonna be 2 right now. Check the link I've sent in Discord. Yeah, cool. Check it out in a sec. Interested to see what's kind of involved in that. Right. Let the rest of that wash finish. Check out the link. Oh, that's cool. So it's Count Dooku for the buddies. Looks like some Magna Guard and a Mandalorian. Yeah. Repack looks good. Nobi. Where'd you get in there? Oh, okay, my God. Huh. That looks decent. Cool boxes, Ventress and Maul, Ahsoka and Anakin as heroes. Then there's a Kenobi set and a Dooku set. Cool. Have to see if there's some like videos of the gameplay out as like pre-release stuff. Lug. The terrain looks nice though. Like I like the looks very kind of like vertical. I'm a big fan of. I'll just throw this dirty down moss on, so we want to try and give it a go for a bit. We're gonna hoist some of this on. See if we can get it looking a bit kind of slimy and gross. Aye, for sure, yeah. Models look nice though. From what I've seen, which is the main thing for me. Then maybe pick up sets that I want. Still think core set for now. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, like core set can easily pick up like MDF terrain for that. Or just use generic sci-fi terrain. Like it doesn't have to be Star Wars stuff, does it? Necessarily. Now I've got a like a 3 foot by 3 foot like Tatooine board that I picked up for Legion and All Out Wasteland Warfare. Mikazaku, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Been a hot minute. How are you keeping? Let's see how this dries out. Now we're making a start on our Marvel March challenge at the moment. We've just about wrapped up doing Red Skull, to be honest. We've got the base to do. And that's kind of about it. So made some decent progress on him tonight. Got through it quicker than I thought, which is cool. We're gonna wait for this wash to dry on this metal checker plate and we get some little patches of rust on, I think I want to do. What I was thinking about doing was doing all the baddies with like the metal would be rusted and like the brickwork would be like all like mossy and dirty, and then the heroes would have more like pristine bases. Kind of sell the different bits and pieces. That was be playing. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's it going? Going well, snuggled up from the cold here. Oh boy. We're expected a bit more snow for the end of the week, right? No, it's snowing where you are, yeah. Yeah, I woke up on see, I was just saying Monday morning, it wasn't, it was fucking Monday afternoon when I woke up. To see snow outside, I was a bit kind of like, what in the fresh hell's going on? Yeah, tomorrow through Sunday, according to the Met. Oh, no, no, no. Right, let's, hopefully what we should get, this product is, should get, be able to see like a nice little timeline of this kind of drying and going nice and orange and rusty. It's settled, but it's not coming down anymore. That's good. There's not really much on the ground, kind of where we are, up in the northeast. It's just chilly. This hasn't really done much, like, has it? Put a bit more on it. Right, can't get the hairdryer out. There we go. It's a nice gnarly instant rust. Dirty down, you've done it again. Let's see if we can get a little bit more coming out. Right, mute the mic again while we blast it with a hairdryer and just get this rusted up nice and quick. So my hairdryer's overheated and now won't turn on. So let's see if we can find a backup hairdryer. Backup hairdryer. Right, let's try again. I mean, that at best part dried by the time we got the hairdryer to it. Sent you another link there, mate. Some good articles and pictures. Cool. Yeah, the combat cards look complicated. Ooh. Don't like complicated. Yes, nice kind of rusted and grimy little base for him. Adds a nice little pop of colour to his base. Just zoom out a touch, we can kind of see it. There we go. Yeah, some nice dark patches, some nice bright patches. Bit kind of mossy and griminess. I think that's going to be him pretty much done now. It's just going to be base rims, which we'll do real quick. And we'll check out that link and see what this Star Wars Shatterpoint's all about. Very grimy. If you ever get a lizard model, this would be suitable. Ooh, yeah. I've been looking for another Age of Sigmar project because I'm very much enjoying Age of Sigmar as a game. And Lizardman is up there, or Seraphon as they're called now. Because the new Lord Croak model is outstanding. We've got some nice clean fingers. Picking them up. And done and done. First one down, Marvel March. Let's fucking go. Wait for the base room to dry, but there we go. Red Skull completed. Quite like how its base has turned out. And it matched in quite nicely, totally. Yep, let's get that right. Where's the blue splat gone? Where has the blue splat? What? I might have got removed, so I was trying to put the orange splat on. Well, I had enough slots for that as well. Now do a blue object source light and glow. What time is it? There's only 20 to 10. This time, I could do it. You're... Oh yeah, it's because I've tried to re-upload the orange splat instead of the blue splat, so it's disappeared for the time being. Still waiting on the orange splat getting I'm only going to backhand off the table next time we play. I mean, that's very true. It's going to get covered in gloss varnish. If it wasn't for the fact that I think I would ruin it by doing the source line, I would have given it a go. I'm not the best at it. Oi oi. That's it. Risky special sauce. Right, let's have a dig at this. Yeah. So much shit. That was fun. Alright, it's going to be an Adepticon. That's. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, those cards with like the flow diagram on look weird as shit. Cool looking shit in here though. I like it. Yeah. Ooh, they look. That's interesting. There's a photograph there of the like super heavy battle droid, which I've not seen yet anywhere else. So hopefully that might be like a bit of an indicator of what's to come. Very good. Put it away and shows what's next. Also, show the size of Hulk or Ultron compared to normal heroes. Yeah. This is Ultron and Dr. Octopus. Like they're the ones on the bigger bases. That's about the size difference. They're about the same kind of size, actually, if not. Doc Ock's actually a little bit smaller height-wise, but it's just on a big base for some reason. Hulk is about twice the size of Ultron, I think, but on the same kind of base. So, could do Ultron in 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I probably could. What I was thinking about using was some color shifters. So gold, pale blue, pearl violet. Got that. They're using something like these, where they've got like a silver to a pearl shift, or a pearl to a violet rather, sorry, or a silver to a pink. Yeah, so Ultron and Hulk can be challenges in their own right. Hence how big they are. You can fight them with AI rules. That's really cool. Big fan of like AI stuff in those kind of games. I know Fallout Wasteland Warfare has AI cards for everything. And it's basically just like a sliding scale of priorities. So it'll be like it would be like it has to move unless there's an enemy within range that it can shoot, so it has to shoot. Or if there's an enemy within combat range, it must move and try and engage in combat. Looks like 30 quid or something, but I suppose it's model plus the cards to use him. Yes, so I think you get pretty much everything in the box. For all of the characters that you need to use them, so you can play with them throughout the box. This was done with the pearlescent color shifters. A bit shiny, so it doesn't really register very well on camera. But this was the gold to blue one. Yeah, you get the model, the unit cards, and the AI challenge. That's really cool. Yeah, this goes from like a pale metallic blue to a gold, which is really cool when you're like, you've got it in your hand and you're moving it around, but actually on a shelf it just looks like just one thing all the time. Found this the other day as well, which I did years ago, which I was pretty groovy with. The old knackered car. That was one of the first things I did when I got back into streaming last year. I did that paint. I did something and then did the bust on a whim. Lovely work, damn it. Why can't I be this good? That's really nice of you to say. Just takes practice, man. And 25 years of... yes, it is Fallout Scenery. I bought it for Wasteland Warfare. So we finished Red Skull tonight. It's a spoodly doodle. Pretty pleased with how he's turned out. Thank you for pointing all your lovely community my way as well. We had a couple of you guys in at the start there. I hope your appointment went well. Yes, so I bought the so this is from heck yeah, if I'm not streaming I gotta feed the community with art another way. You know, that's really cool. Like it's definitely the way forward, and hopefully my own community will sort of grow out where I can start to reasonably point people point to like other creators and stuff. So always difficult to sort black out. Yeah, it's been like it's an interesting challenge. I think just my go-to now is doing greys and blues. Kind of seems to work. What was I saying? Yes, so this was a promotional like car for Havana rum a few years ago, which I bought on eBay for like 8 quid, and then sprayed and chipped and did all sorts with, and I completely forgot about it. I found it in a case the other day. But yes, this is part of my somewhat limited Fallout terrain. So I guess I think what we said we would do is, since we've done Red Skull, do that next. So we got Chopped in America to do next. So we'll be starting him on Friday stream. So that's we stream every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 PM GMT. Pretty sure you got some cars in the Crisis Protocol box too. Yeah, there's 2 cars, like a half dozen lampposts, and like a newsstand thing. That's not part of the Marvel March challenge. Just going to clear that up right now. There's no way that I can get the scenery done in 11 streams. But if we stay on track, which we should do, we should have one stream on the 31st of March, I think it is, where we'll have like a roundup, where we show everything off, and we might do one of the cars on that stream. So Deadpool comes with the taco truck. Get the fuck out! I'm gonna need like my wife's obsessed with Deadpool, so I might have to get it for her, because that's fucking class. What a What an amazing inclusion to put in for Deadpool. Excuse me. I was always disappointed that he doesn't have an America's ass modelled. Yeah, like he's not thick, like, is he? I'll ping you in a post of the pics. Yes, please do. Might have to do one for the missus for her birthday or something. So yes, so it'll be Captain America next. And then I think Spider-Man and Doc Ock. Yeah, he's a bit flat. Got some guns though. But yeah, not got any. Not the ass of America. No. It's. I think it's the ass of him just coming out of cryo. He's been kind of like wasted away. That's what I think, anyway. But yes, Spider-Man next. Spider-Man's Captain America next. Make a nice little thing there for him. That is the ass of America. America's ass. Oh, that's a nice little cut I've got on my finger there. You might want to do Doc Ock then Spider-Man. Why? Because it's a lot of red or blue otherwise. America. Or is it like America? Oh, I get you. America. Just a lot of red or blue otherwise. That's a shout, mind. Although I don't think I'm not prepared for like the toxic yellow and green that I'm gonna have to do for his suit. It's gonna be rotten. I've decided that he's gonna go like neon bright though. It's gonna be like proper vibrant yellow and proper vibrant green for his Doc Ock suit. So that should be cool. So we're pretty much wrapping up to the end of the stream now. So I think we're gonna go find someone to do a little raid on. So I'm just gonna move it over to this screen here. Yeah, that button isn't gonna work. Over to this screen here, the movie magic. Your video stuff working? There we go. Oh. Watch the video, get all of the socials. Go check me out. All the links are down below as well. Go check out my website. It's just recently been updated with a whole bunch of new pictures and a new like gallery layout and stuff. Comics accurate, yes. Nisgratis. Say that Bill Kenner joke. It's not yellow. It's fucking yellow. Yep, fucking yellow. Right, how many have we got? So yes, if you are kicking about, please do stick around for the raid because it all helps. We're just going to go and drop in somewhere. We usually try and find someone with about the same kind of viewership that we've got, a similar kind of community. Yeah, the love. Spoodly, if you've got anyone that you know that's live that you'd recommend for a raid, please feel free to drop it in. I don't have a great deal of people that I do. Oh. Raid Wolf, do it. Wolf is not. Is that Wolf Hammer Gaming? Have a look. Okay, back to the table this time with Blood Bowl Black Oak. Very cool. I will take your raid suggestion. Thank you very much. Miss Gratis. For Wolf, is it Wolf Concept or Wolf Hammer Gaming? Spoodle. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's go check out Wolfhammer Gaming anyway. He was painting some Black Ops. Yes, so when you get in there, just shout Risky Raid. That's the official raid message. If you are a subscriber, spam all the emotes. If you're not a subscriber, just spam some emotes. Do the nice thing, drop them a follow. Follows are free, and the community's small enough without kind of gatekeeping it that way. Thank you for everyone who's hung about. Thank you for Nisk for hanging about and doing moderator stuff. Cardinal for the sub that you said that you've given us that hasn't appeared on. Great to see you've done. Everyone who's been lurking, everyone who's been chatting, I will see you on Friday at 7 p.m. where we will make a start on Captain America. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you in Wolfhammer's channel. See you soon.